Hey Googlers, it's your daily Google news. Shout out to our subscribers for coming up with the name, by the way. Google just rolled out a beta enhanced conversions, which is really interesting, and it means quite a few things. I hope, or I think, what Google's asking you to do is to give information back to Google post conversion. So somebody searches for something on Google, goes to the site, likes what you have to offer, fills out a form, and converts. Google wants you to take the information that they gave you and then pipe it back into Google in order to allow Google to utilize the information for more advanced customer matching, potentially reconcile that information with information in its own database, and provide greater customer accuracy with things like dynamic prospecting and whatever. I also have a very sinking suspicion, and I don't think this is conspiracy theory-esque at all. I actually just feel like this would be the natural thing to do, that Google's using this in order to equip its user intelligence gathering at large. So this isn't just for you, this is also for Google. Google's obsessed with capturing demographic and psychographic profiling factors on people, and you're basically giving all this information back to Google. So let's look at the support documentation real quick. It's still in beta. You can request access to the beta. We're playing with it. I think we have it deployed in 6 accounts, so I don't have anything to report yet, but I am interested in seeing what type of impact it has. But basically, Google claims that this is going to improve the accuracy of your conversions. We're going to see. Essentially, and Facebook has something very similar to this, incidentally. I forget what Facebook's is called. I think it's customer matching, something like that. But we're going to use secure one-way hashing algorithm to take our first-party customer data and send it back into Google. And what's cool about that is this is going to make Google's ability to identify who your customer is, I think, more effective and work faster, number one. Number two is it makes me wonder whether or not Google is going to use this for offline conversion tracking to a greater degree, because if they're starting to match people with details other than gclid, then with offline conversion tracking, what you have to do is take information that you want to pipe back into Google and append it to the gclid so Google can see who that customer was. If you're able to do it sans gclid, what that means is you can actually send conversion signals to Google. Honestly, you could probably juice the algorithm a little bit by sending all your conversion signals to Google regardless of source. I wonder what type of impact that would have, though. I guess that's a topic for another conversation. But that would be really interesting to see if they use this to improve on their offline conversion tracking at all. But I think that this is absolutely worth testing. We're testing it on your behalf, obviously, and I hope to have some reporting for you in the coming weeks. But I didn't want to, like when an announcement is made and there's a new feature, I don't want you all to think that we're not paying attention, because we are. I just don't know what it's going to do yet. I know what Google says it's going to do, but I'm going to show you what it is that we were able to come up with, potentially based off of the real world environment and act. So stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe. And that's all I got. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.